Hey everybody, Mattie here with Altcoin Buzz. Happy Friday, TGIF. We're just looking at a couple of articles today. I am plumb out of time, so it's going to have to be a quick video. However, on ambcrypto.com, we do want to alert you to Bitcoin's Fear and Greed Index, which is suggesting some buying opportunities, according to some. And then on bitcoinist.com, Bitcoin cheap price now attractive to institutional investors. So playing off that last sentiment that we just took a look at, we're getting the perspective of the institutional investors, some of whom are a little bit interested in the way things are developing. Let's take a quick snapshot here of the market on coinmarketcap.com. Down a little bit since the highs that we've seen in the past 36 to 48 hours or so. However, we still sit at $190 billion right now, total market cap. Bitcoin right now at the time of this recording, $7,190. Down 0.67% in the last 24 hours. Things are somewhat down right now, as you can see. Dominance still relatively high, 68.2%. So we've discussed the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index in the past, and it seems to be suggesting a buying opportunity right now. According to a recent report done by Arcane Research, the top 10 cryptocurrencies averaged a decline of about 10%, with major assets such as Ethereum losing over 95% of its total gains in 2019. How is that for discouraging? Although Bitcoin fared better than the rest of the crypto market, its valuation on the 17th of December was about $6,600, falling further away from its resistance at $7,000. The falling price evidently had an effect on Bitcoin's fundamental properties as well. And it's not just price that's been declining, so too has been trading volume, which has been going downhill since the beginning of June. It's important to note that the world's largest crypto asset was amidst a major bull run in mid-May, and it was also considered by many proponents to be the sole market driver during that April to June run. Here's exactly what the report said. Quote, "What looked like an upwards trend is now looking flat again, or even downwards. These levels have not been seen since the beginning of May. At that time, the Bitcoin price was around $5,500 to about $6,000. And as you can see, at the time of press for this article, the 19th of December, the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index measured in the extreme fear range as far as the community is concerned, which suggested that traders were tensed by the current price movement. On the contrary, the sentiment recorded for much of the month of November was just fear, so it seems we've been downgraded. That being noted, there may be an upside to these observations. It all goes back in the end to what people like Warren Buffett have been saying for decades, if not centuries. And Buffett in particular has always said that it's important to be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy, of course, when others are fearful. Therefore, if the current sentiment is extremely fearful, well, not financial advice, but I'll let you fill in the dots. According to the Fear and Greed Index, an extreme fear scenario does open up the possibility of higher buying opportunities, something many investors can capitalize on over the next few weeks. Do with that information what you will, members of the Altcoin Buzz Army. I cannot tell you what to do. I can't even suggest what it is you should do. All I can do is present the information, present the facts, maybe editorialize them just a little bit, but there you have it. We still sit in the extremely fearful end of the spectrum for now. Here on bitcoinist.com, related to that news, Bitcoin cheap price now attractive to institutional investors. So Bakkt's volume is on the rise and seems to be suggesting investors' interest in cheap Bitcoin. Crypto analysts have voiced various predictions in the medium and long term, but there is a consensus that Bitcoin will be worth much more after the halving event. Again, that is coming up in May of next year, May 2020. Considering this, it is natural that investors will target the lowest possible price to enter the market. And get this, the Twitter bot that tracks Bakkt volume showed that investors traded $47.3 million worth of Bitcoin futures contracts yesterday, that being the 18th of December. And that's the highest figure in quite a while, actually, going back to about mid-November or so. Indeed, this is a great opportunity to get Bitcoin at discount prices and hold it until the next major rally that will potentially lead the cryptocurrency to new heights. Yeah. I know the skeptics are saying basically that's every rally is the next rally that's going to lead the cryptocurrency to new heights. However, you know what? The people that are bullish and the people that get behind those particular views, they only really have to be right once. That's kind of how it's unfair, I suppose, but I understand the skepticism. And here's that contrarian dynamic that institutional investors seem to represent and seem to characterize every time there's this extreme volatility, because now that Bitcoin has bounced back a little bit, at least in the last couple of days, down from about $6,600 to $7,100, where it's currently holding at the time of this article's publication, while all of a sudden institutional investors seem to be more hesitant. And if you read between the lines, that means that they are more interested when the sentiment is in that extremely fearful range, when they can buy it up on the cheap. Currently, the volume on Bakkt's BTC monthly futures contracts is 621 Bitcoin, which suggests that the volume figure will probably not update the record high set yesterday. You guys know me by now. I never provide financial advice. I am not qualified to do so after all. However, I can tell you what I like to do personally. And my mantra at a very amateur level is to adopt the actions of tycoons of times gone by, and their strategies, and I'm talking about the banksters, 20th century banksters, has been to buy up assets when blood is running in the streets. So personally speaking, again, not financial advice, but personally speaking, the more the market is bleeding and the more of a massacre we see in terms of the daily charts and the numbers, the more I get turned on financially speaking. My economic libido is definitely titillated. But that's just me. Let us know what you like to do in situations like these in the comments below. All right, that wraps it up for today. But hey, make sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels. We are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, on Telegram, and on Twitter as well. Keep checking back into the website too. It is altcoinbuzz.io. That's where you can keep up to date with all the latest and greatest breaking news. And when it comes to news, make sure you check the description of our videos. That's where we link to everything that we discuss on a daily basis. The description also has information. You can check out how to get your hands on a $50 MCO card. That's courtesy of crypto.com, as well as info on how to sign up for our newsletter so you can stay even more up to date. But right now, we have another contest to discuss. We have contests every single week, and this upcoming Saturday, we are giving away yet another CryptoTag Zeus starter kit. All you got to do is make sure you're subscribed to Altcoin Buzz on YouTube. You got to like the video between now and Saturday. You got to comment on the video, and a winner will be selected at random. You may as well throw your hat into the running. You could be the winner of our CryptoTag Zeus starter kit. So best of luck if you choose to invest, and we hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.